We are reaching out to share with you how grateful we are, first and foremost, to be on this journey with you. It has been nothing short of amazing and wonderful and challenging. And we recently had the opportunity to speak at a conference for women across the globe, specifically in Asia. And we spoke around resilience, and that continues to be what's coming forward, that Spirit's providing as a message for all of us. And we're also offering some insight and energy work in the form of meditation today for the full moon that's coming up here soon. And it'll be in Sagittarius. And we are now just going to hop right in to what we're hearing from Spirit and the beautiful meditation that we have to offer for healing and also bringing forth what's to come for the days to come. And let this meditation be serving to assist with that process. So that being said, the full moon within Sagittarius has this element to it that just really brings in optimism. And the optimism is not coming from a non-grounded place if we so choose. It's coming from a very grounded place where we feel that the reason why we have optimism, that we feel this hopefulness, this faith that's in the form of optimism, is because that we have been through many doorways, and we have seen what has happened, and we learn from them in a way that now we're choosing to do things possibly differently, more wisely, and we are coming forth within our own energy system in a more resilient space. Let's take a slow, deep breath. This resiliency has been gathered, it's been in some way earned through experiences that have not always been easy. Sometimes they've been extremely challenging. So we're asking you to see, kind of as a review in this moment, some of that's gone on in this life. Some of that you have felt that it was not always a joyous place or an easy space, and you did not feel optimistic. You felt there was pain there, and instead of running from it and resisting it, you stepped in, you embraced that pain, and therefore you learned something. You learned something really valuable. You learned something that has given you what you have now, which we would say is resilience. A resilient, optimistic ability to move forward wisely, constructively. And we feel that this full moon right now is inviting in more of that for the next few days. This review, this just diving into those spaces and places within ourselves that has not felt hopeful, that has not held faith, and certainly has not felt a sense of resiliency. And to purify those spaces, those energies, any obscurations in consciousness in reference to what we're sharing, any obstacles within your chakra system, instead of saying this is what it has to be, right, as a message or a mantra, moving into this is what it could be, optimism. This is what it could be. This is the potential. So that being said, we're going to hop right into this meditation and taking some slow and deep breaths. Deep, slow, cleansing breaths, closing your eyes now if you feel good to do that. If you're driving or you're not able to close your eyes, that's totally fine. Just moving inward, quiet, deep, cleansing breaths now. Breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Really feeling and seeing that in your breath, that it is being infused with white diamond crystal light, which is the light of Spirit, moving into your energy system to help illuminate in your energy system anywhere there has been this energy of what it has to be, what it needs to be, what it should be, and see if you can feel and see that there are still parts of yourself that are kind of residing in that space, and most likely because they're still living in the past. Deep, slow, cleansing breaths. Feeling yourself feel this beautiful white light going right into the center of every pocket of energy that's holding that. And for some of you, it might be beneficial to literally envision little bubbles, like little pockets in your energy system. Maybe it's in a certain chakra, or it's like little bubbles all throughout your body. And suddenly you're seeing this light going into everyone. It's a visioning process. And it's pockets that you may not even understand or know where they came from, and that's totally fine. Really feeling yourself diving in from the help of spirit, because this is the light of spirit pouring into each pocket. Removing all shoulds, all have tos, all need tos, all supposed tos, moving into an energetic frequency of optimism, faith, and hope that what can be is change. And in that change, there's something new that is to blossom. And what it could be is far beyond anything that you could ever have imagined. Right? Taking a slow and deep breath. About what it could be. And just feel if you see even like one part or another part that's kind of, its voice is a little loud right now. Saying, no, I have to do it like this. It should be like this. See if you can feel that in this moment, with all your courage and all your loving will, move right into the center of that pocket and say, what is it that you need genuinely right now to heal? Perhaps what it could be doesn't feel enough. It's needing some sort of processing, right? Like maybe forgiveness, or there's some unconditional love that could be really helpful right now, or perhaps just a whole lot of loving understanding. Taking a slow and deep breath. And saying to the energy, what would you like to say? Giving voice to this pocket or pockets just for a moment. Really hearing this energy. A lot of us have a lot of have tos, need to, shoulds. And Sagittarius of this beautiful full moon energy is here to awaken within us potential and faith and hope and inspiration and optimism, all these wonderful things. So feeling the light of this beautiful glow of the full moon also coming into that beautiful white light, right? It's like you can see both lights meeting. It's the moon's energy, it's spirit, and it's meeting up with your heart. It's meeting up with your beautiful soul's light. Feeling that light moving into your heart now, connecting to your heart. Holding it there for a moment. And if you so choose, one more pass, just sending that light right into the center of this pain like a diamond golden beam. And in that now, you've heard what the voice of this energy has to say. Can you give it what it's looking for? Perhaps it is love, it's light, it's compassion. Listen to what's being asked and then just send it through in this golden beam, sending so much compassion right into the center. You might find yourself, you're sending this to multiple bubbles. That's totally fine. Sending it out, sending it into these pockets, taking a slow and deep breath. Remembering it's not you sending it, it's a receptive, intuitive space that you're in right now to allow spirit, this infusion of this light and this support to go right into the center of this energy. All you have to do is allow and surrender and ask for the support. You don't have to be the one doing it. It's literally you becoming a vessel for this light to move through and to move into your energy system. And remember, any of this energy is either from this life or another. We are an amalgamation of all of our unresolved pain, trauma, and karma. So it's not unlikely that you might even be feeling or seeing something that you have seen and felt and been a part of knowing about in your system for some time. Sometimes this stuff could be layered by layer or chunk by chunk. It finally resolves. Deep, slow breath. Thank you. Taking a moment internally to speak that. I surrender. I let go. I allow this healing process to happen. I surrender. I let go. I allow this healing process to happen. And I also call forward the integration of any energy in my system that is not yet integrated into the whole of my being. I ask for integration. Dear Spirit, please integrate my system. And call in, if you so choose, so much support, so much love, and so much grace. It is by the grace of Spirit, the grace of God, that we heal, and that is all. So why not ask again and call that in? And for some of us, it's like, oh, when will this be over? When will I heal this? Or perhaps I don't know what to do here. Any of that stuff, just override those voices and just do the work. I allow, I surrender, I let go, I ask for this help, I surrender to support. Please help me release anything and everything from my system that is simply time to go. Anything that's been hanging on to the need tos, the shoulds, the have tos, all that, just letting it go now. Feeling that within the context of this healing process, you're connecting with the universal, ancient wisdom of the power and the potency of the astrological, celestial influence energy. It literally has the power and potential to create great change and awakening and healing so rapidly and effectively in a totally awesome new way. So let us really call in that we say yes to knowing that this is a potent time to be doing this meditation. It will continue to be, especially for these next days and this moon's glow of the Sagittarius, the full moon's glow, and that we're being invited to let go and allow Spirit to bathe our energy system with healing. Thank you. And we thank you, Spirit. We thank you to this divine energy, this supportive energy of the full moon in Sagittarius. We are so grateful, for we know that the healing that is happening now, it is real and it is happening in a brilliant way. Thank you for your assistance. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the guidance in this meditation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we say, and so it is. So it shall be. Amen. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for everyone. God bless. I hope that was helpful.